Assalamu alaikum everyone, welcome back to Pepe Update today. So I think there are some few hidden messages that I want to actually show you, and right now Pepe is at 795 and it has retraced all the way down to 759 at the moment. So the thing is that, is this the bottom of things, or are we actually going to see a little bit more drop to the downside? So that's what I'm here to answer, if this is the bottom or not, or what are we doing exactly. So there has been a bear flag and quite a few manipulation. I don't know what the hell is happening with this market with all manipulation. As a trader, you may have thought of actually trading this bear flag, a little bit of a flag here, but then it broke up, manipulation went down. The breakdown, retest, failed, and then again you actually pumped up again. You could actually do things where you go up again and come down. So they're just throwing around, man. This is just really controlled. Since April, it has been like this. In April as well, today's we're sitting in May and it's still the very same. But regardless of whatever is happening, on a higher time frame, on an overview that I've spoken before, the idea is to actually retest these trend lines. And I'm actually going to talk about Bitcoin a little bit and talk about the monthly time frame. So previously on the 4-hour, I've shown you this trend line that was broken, never retested, and that's the plan, to just come down and retest that trend line, whether you come down to 580 or something like that. All right, next thing is the monthly. So let's check out the monthly as well very quickly here. So I've actually been studying this one, and the monthly closing for April was actually pretty good. Okay, so the April closing is amazing, and I've actually marked down the support line or resistance. I was about to say resistance, but the support line in here is where you have the touch going on, and then you have another touch going on, and another touch in here going on, and eventually you could actually do something where you come down again and start to maybe, push to the upside eventually. So yeah, it makes sense. It makes sense to actually drop just a little bit more, and if you actually go down to 588, that will actually be a very big support moving forward, and probably a very good opportunity to actually get to trade Pepe one more time. But let's just say you break down. What if you actually break down and you start to move lower? Keep in mind, on the weekly, this is a big distribution. A lot of people are still ignoring the fact that this is a weekly pattern as well, and that there's so many scary things that I can tell you that's going to scare you so much as a holder, of course. As a trader, these things won't matter, but as a holder, this can actually be very scary, and that is, what if they want to trap you, go down to 337, retest 643, and eventually drop even more down? Because it is a distribution. This does look, as a matter of fact, it is actually qualifying to be a right angle ascending broadening wedge, and this is a pattern that is bearish. But anyways, it's just an idea, not facts, just an idea. First of all, we need to break down it. If it ever comes down to that, we're going to talk about it. One more thing is, I'm going to show you Bitcoin 1 and something like that. So the futures gap here of Bitcoin, I want to show you why Bitcoin is even pumping at the moment. So let's get back on the 4-hour time frame and check the 4-hour time frame as well in here to better understand what is going on. So on the 4-hour time frame, you can clearly see that, and this is an accidental discovery that I had like yesterday, I think, or maybe 2 days ago. And I saw that there's a gap between 97 and 465. So basically Bitcoin, the green that is happening here is just to come up and fill that gap. But keep in mind, you have another gap down all the way to 91,790. So you're looking to fill 98K probably, and then go down to $91,000. Okay. And that's the issue that we have in here at the moment. So that's all for this update on Pepe. I'm going to see you the next one. Love is.